visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth freaking.
The Seth Rollins we have today is the most consistent. He's a locker room leader.
Rollins being serenaded by the WWE Universe.
It's so cool to see not only everything come full circle between Seth and Triple H, but Seth finally got to live up to what Triple H envisioned for him from the very start. The vision came to life and it exceeded everybody's expectations.
The main event starts right now with the brand new World Heavyweight Championship. Stop! Rollins the cover! Seth Rollins is your new World Heavyweight Champion as Triple H is here tonight.
It felt very much like a full circle moment at Night of Champions. Almost like a wormhole back in time to NXT, to that first championship match, to him being there to raise my hand. It was very surreal. I think he said something to me along the lines of, "We've come a long way," when we were in there together. Couldn't have meant more that it was us, a whole decade later, pushing the industry forward one more time.
Your own career is big, right? And it means so much to you, and you're so driven to do it. But I could have never imagined somebody else's success could be that meaningful to me, and I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for Seth because of all of that.
There is no Seth Rollins without Triple H. He is like my wrestling father. I needed someone to be hard on me. I needed someone to believe in me.
Thank you.
And that mentorship is something that I will always treasure, and something that I hope I can pass along. If I can be a Triple H to somebody's Seth Rollins, then I will have done right by him.
WWE Rivals, new episode tonight at 8. Part of WWE Superstar Sunday, only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.